Hi, it's Abigail. I'm here at Rev Pilates in New Jersey. We have a quick athletic flow today. It'll be full body. We're going to use a resistance band, a ball, and our box. We'll start with the headrest up, foot bar up, and then options for springs. 3 medium springs. I have 3 red, or you can add on a 4th. So maybe your light blue or your heavy green, whatever you have. We're going to start with our band. Loop it over both of your legs, just above your knees, and lie down on your back. Bring your hands down by your sides and feet up onto the foot bar. We'll go parallel, about hips distance apart, and gently flex the toes up to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders, inhale. And on your exhale, go ahead, press all the way out. Bend your knees, come in. Exhale, press. Inhale, come in. Keeping spine neutral, we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pressing out on 1. Bend your knees, come halfway in, pause, and pulse that carriage. Up and down, up and down. Keeping gentle tension in the band. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it halfway on 1, then we pulse into the band. Quick open, 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 open. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Press all the way out. Bend your knees, come all the way home. Then walk down to all 10 toes. Go heels together, toes apart. Coming up onto a nice high tiptoe. Knees are already opening into that band. Inhale. On the exhale, go ahead, press long, inner thighs come together. Bend your knees, come in. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. We have 6, 5, 4. Keep the heels high. 3, 2. Press out 1. Bend the knees. Come halfway in, and we pulse the carriage up and down. Keeping tailbone heavy, kind of reaching the tailbone out long towards the foot bar. 3 here, 2, 1, hold it halfway, pulsing into the band. We open, 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 open. 4, 3, 2, 1, press all the way out. Bend your knees, come on home, then turn your feet to parallel, stay on toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press all the way out to straight legs, then hold there, lower both of the heels, lift, bend your knees, come in. Press all the way out. Lower, lift, bend your knees, come in. Good. So try to keep a little bit of resistance or a little bit of tension in that band the whole time. Separate your feet just a little bit wider if you need to. Taking your time on the stretch as you lower your heels down. And of course, firing up the calves as you press back up. Last one here. Lower the heels, lift the heels. Bend the knees now, come halfway in, pause, and just pulse that carriage up and down, up and down. Heels are high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way out, good. Lower one heel, bend the opposite knee. Just dive into that stretch. Hold it there. Lifting both heels up and switch. Breathe into that lowered heel. Breathe into the calf. Lifting both heels high, bend the knees, come all the way in and come to the arches of your feet. Walk out wide for a nice wide external rotation. Heels are under the foot bar, toes are over it. You're pressing from the arches. Keep the outer thighs pressing out into the band. Inhale. And exhale, press long. Bend the knees, come in, and press long. So as you bend your knees, don't let that band pull your knees together. We want to keep the knees tracking over first and second toes. So we have some big resistance in our band right now. 4, 3, 2, Pressing out on one, bend the knees, come halfway in, and we pulse that carriage up and down. Stay heavy behind the hips, behind the tailbone. 4 to go, 3, 2, hold it on one, we pulse into the band to finish. Open, 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 open. 4, 3, 2, 1, lengthen all the way out. Bend your knees, come all the way home and rest. Walk your feet together. We're gonna take this band, slide it down your legs, bring it over the arches of your feet, then separate your feet so that you have still that little bit of tension in your band. Scooch away from your shoulder blocks, knees to tabletop. Hold on to the pegs or to the back of your shoulder blocks, elbows wide. Inhale, rock the knees over to one side. Exhale, pass through center. Inhale, go the other way. Exhale, pass through center. So we get into a nice, juicy supine twist while also beginning to warm up the core. Keeping toes flexed again. Keeping knees shifted forward so they're right on top of your hips the whole time. Upper back is flat. One more to each side. So I'm going down to the right on my inhale. Exhale, pass through center. Inhale, down to the left. Exhale, coming up through center and pausing here in table. Hands behind the head, curl up into a chest curl. Let's meet there. Toes are flexed still. You extend your right leg long to 45. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, draw it in. Switch to table. Switch to table. Create more tension on that band by drawing the bent knee a little closer to your chest each time you extend the opposite leg. Scoop the abs in a little deeper. Maybe that chest curl can come just a little bit higher. Imprinting the low back by slightly tucking the tail. For our final few, can we add on a twist? As one knee bends, twist. Back through center. Twist. Back through center. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest all the way down. Feet to foot bar. Keep that band over your feet. We have one more thing. Knees float back to tabletop. Feet stay flexed. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Curl up into that chest curl. Inhale, lengthen the legs. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen to 45. Exhale, bend. We're here for 6, 5, 4. Remember, you can always lower head, neck, shoulders if you need. Last 2, then we're adding on, we're changing it up. Last 1. Good, bend the knees to table. Then send them right back to 45. Exhale, lift to the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Exhale, straight leg lift. Inhale, lower. We're here for 4, 3, keep the toes flexed, reach long through the heels. 2, and 1. Lower, bend to table, then rest everything down. Let's take this band off for a moment and roll our way up to seated. We're switching a few things around here. So go ahead, lower down to a single red spring or a single medium spring. We're gonna need our ball. You could also do this without your ball if you don't have one to use today. I'm gonna turn to face my foot bar. Scooch all the way forward as close as I can to the front edge. Take the ball, place it behind your upper back, right between your shoulder blades is good, and roll down into it. You can place your forearms on the mat for now. Walk all 10 toes up onto the foot bar, and then press your legs all the way long. Take your hands behind your head, elbows wide, and then come a little higher into that chest curl, scooping the abs in. Bend the knees, bringing the carriage home. and extend it all the way out. So if you don't have a ball, you're lying on your back and you're up in your chest curl. Option to stay here, or option to add our jump. Pressing away, straighten the legs, toes leave the foot bar, then you catch. Jump and catch. Always spot that foot bar, squeeze the legs together, and try not to let the legs lower as you jump away from that bar. Here for 3, 2. Last one, bend it in, catch, and let the spine extend over the back of your ball. Take a breath there, and then curl right back up into it. Ribs cinch in towards the hips. Take your right leg, extend it long over the foot bar. Now we press out through the left leg, bending right knee to table. And as you come in, extend the right leg long. Same as before, option to stay here, or option to add our single leg jump. Jump away, and as you land, extend the right leg. Continue spotting the foot bar, and if you can, let's add that rotation as you jump. Twist toward the knee, and to land, square forward. Final 4, 3, elbows stay wide, 2, and 1. Land, bring all 10 toes to foot bar, take that nice extension over your ball. And curl back up into it. We've got our other leg here. Extend the left leg long over the foot bar. Begin with your press. As you press out, left knee comes to table. And as you come in, extend the left leg long. You can stay here, or you can add your jump when you're ready. Take that small jump and land. Spotting the foot bar, keeping that right leg high, in line with the foot bar the whole time. Adding your twist as you jump. Right shoulder toward left knee. 4, 3, 2, and here's our last one. Catch that foot bar, all 10 toes on. Take one final spinal extension over that ball, good. Curl back up, press your legs out nice and long, then reach the arms out long in front of you. Give me quick little chest pulses, forward and back, like we're trying to lift away from the ball. If you don't have a ball, keep those hands behind the head and just give me your abdominal curls. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold this curl. Inhale. And on your exhale, let's roll forward. Could we scoop the abs in? Peel the back away from the ball. Keep that rounded spine as we roll up towards seated, but then we roll over the knees, reaching fingertips toward foot bar. Find your stretch. Give your knees a soft bend if you can't quite reach that foot bar, and hold for a breath. Begin to restack your spine, bend your knees in, and walk your feet down onto the platform. Good. Let's swing our feet off the reformer, find the floor, take your ball off. We have a couple things to set up here. First thing, lowering your foot bar down to its lower upright position, and lowering your headrest. We're gonna stay on our single red spring, so no changes there. Grab your box, and we'll place it onto the reformer, well, really onto the foot bar, right in front of your reformer. So make sure your box is fully supported by your foot bar, and make sure your carriage is not stuck underneath your box. Make sure it can slide. Grab your band. Let's loop our legs right back into it. We've got a quick bridging set here. It'll be fast, it'll be a quick little burner, and then we'll move on. Go ahead, lie down on your back. Feet come flat on top of your box, and about hips distance apart. Palms are flat on the mat, tricep squeeze. Inhale at the bottom. On your exhale, roll your hips up to your bridge and pause. Keep your tailbone tucked. Can you lower your hips halfway down and lift? Halfway down and lift. Add the band. As you lift, you open, lower. Lift and open, lower. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that bridge at the top. Keep the feet flat. Begin to press the carriage open. Exhale, draw the carriage closed. This is our hamstring curl. We open, hamstring curl closed. It only has to be a few inches at a time. Think about reaching the knees forward over that box. Use your breath to power that movement home. 3, 2, hamstring should be on fire. 1, then roll all the way down. Rest at the bottom. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Let's keep our feet in position, parallel and about hips distance apart. Go ahead, press your palms flat to the mat. Roll your hips up into your bridge. Let's meet there. Walk your feet a little bit closer to the front edge of your box. Bring your right knee to tabletop and pause. From here, we lower the hips and lift. Lower and lift. For 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Press the carriage a few inches out. Draw it in. A few inches out. Draw it in. You have 3, 2, 1. Good. Place that right foot down. Try to stay in the bridge. Draw your left knee to tabletop. Lower hips halfway down, lift. Halfway down, lift. You have 3, 2, 1. Hold the hips high. Use that right leg to press the carriage open. Exhale, draw it closed. Try to keep the hips even. We've got 3 more. 2. Last one. You got it. Bring that carriage closed. Bring the foot to the box. Roll all the way down and rest. We're almost done. We have one more thing for our quick bridge series here. Okay, here we go. Roll your hips up into bridge. Feet stay parallel and hips distance apart. Holding that bridge at the top, we'll begin by just pulsing into the band. So we are abducting here. Open, close, open, close. 8, 7, 6, squeeze the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it open on 1. Try to close that carriage if you can and pulse the hips to the ceiling up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the knees and roll all the way down. Nice job. Let's take this band off of our legs. Toss it down onto the floor and make your way up to seated. We're going to continue on here using our box. We've got an option to stay on our single red spring, or if you want to lower down to a blue for planking, you can do that. All right, here we go. Come on up to your reformer. Feet come against the shoulder blocks. Forearms come down on top of your box. Our first movement here is going to be a saw or a shoulder hinge. So go ahead, flatten the back, roll the shoulders out of the ears. Abs draw into the back of your spine. Float the knees up, press out to your plank, and we'll meet here. Using the shoulders, can you press your body away from that box, opening the carriage? Exhale, draw the shoulders forward, towards the foot bar. Inhale, stretch it long. Exhale, draw it in. We've got 6. Again, it only has to be a few inches at a time, just like our hamstring curl bridges. We've got 2 more. Last one. Drawing the carriage in, but holding your plank. Moving from the lower body, let's scooter, both knees scoop under the belly, extend. Exhale, scoop the knees under, extend. Try to keep the hips level. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way out. Bend the knees in. Carefully come down to your knees. Sit back, hands to box. Press out into a quick child's pose stretch. And we'll move right along, getting into our next set. We've got a little bit of side planking to do here. So, setting up, feet against the shoulder blocks. Right forearm is gonna start down on the box. So right forearm is about parallel with the front edge of your box. Left hand will prop you up in your twist. Go ahead, float the knees up. Press out into your plank. Then twist your heels to the right or towards your right elbow. Your feet should be tandem now, one each against those shoulder blocks. And if you can, open that left arm up to the sky. From here, we either hold or we find some lateral flexion. Taking that left hand, arcing it up and over towards the foot bar, lifting the left hip with you. Lower down, find center. Exhale, arc over like a rainbow and lower through center. So right side oblique lifts you up as that left hip goes high. Carriage will move with you. Remember, you can always just hold that side plank. I know they're hard. We're here for 3, 2. Here we go, last one. Find that side plank pause. Take your left hand back to the box. Pop up onto your toes, but keep the twist. Bend both knees, scooter in, send it long. Scooter in, send it long. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Send it out, draw it in, then carefully find your knees. Square off, hands to box. Go ahead, press all the way out to your child's pose. 1 breath there. Then roll that carriage forward. Let's quickly do the other side, and then we're out of it. So, feet come up against your shoulder blocks. Left forearm is coming down to the box this time, approximately parallel with the front edge of your box. Right arm props you up. Go ahead, lift the knees, press out to your plank, then twist your heels to the left so your feet are tandem, right foot in front of left. Open that right arm up to the sky, maybe you stay here. Option to add your lateral flexion. Right arm reaches up and over the foot bar, right hip lifts to the ceiling. Carriage pulls in, then lower through center. Exhale, rainbow over. Come through center. So left side oblique cinches in with every arc. We've got 4. Try to stay flat on your forearm, don't dig into that elbow. 2 more. After your last one, meet inside plank. Take that right hand, place it back on the box. Pop up onto your toes, but keep the twist. Scooter both knees in, press out. Scooter in, press out. Try to lengthen through your cervical spine, so don't tuck the chin. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in, square off, knees to mat. 1 more time. Press it out into your child's pose. Find that stretch, take a breath here, and we're moving on. So go ahead, roll that carriage home. Okay, we keep working. Let's step off of the reformer. We're gonna get rid of our boxes. You can take them out of your way. Leave your foot bar down for now, and leave your spring as the single red spring. We're gonna need both of our long loops here. You might opt to grab a little bit higher on the ropes once you figure out your own tension. Give them a tug. face toward the back of the reformer, and you're gonna step into your well. I like one foot on either side of my middle red spring, but make sure you're comfortable. Separate your feet nice and wide, almost to the edges of the insides of your frame. Sink nice and low into a squat, hips send back. Palms face each other. Roll the shoulders out of the ears, low row. Elbows bend, down towards the ribs, and extend. Pull in, and extend. Keep that back flat. Sink low into that chair. 2 more. 1 more, hold that row. Come up to tiptoe on the right foot, lower the heel. Left foot, lower the heel. Extend the arms, then bend, hold. Right tiptoe, lower. Left tiptoe, lower. Extend the arms, bend it in, hold. And again, right tiptoe, lower, left, lower. Extend, bend. Up, down, up, down. 1 more time, extend, bend. Lift the heel, lower, lift the heel, lower. Pause here for me. Pulse the hips down and up, down and up. Roll the shoulders out of your ears. Keep tension. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the arms. Go ahead, stand up. Shake out those legs for a moment. Little tension stays on those ropes so the carriage stays away from your shin bones. We've got another round here. I'm going to continue holding my long loops. Little external rotation of the feet, so I'm a little wide in my stance. Sink down into the squat. Palms face down to the floor. Relax the shoulders. We go into our high row. Elbows pull back high and wide. Extend. Pull back high and wide. Extend. So elbows can stay just below shoulder height. Stay sitting low in that chair. And we add on. Pull the elbows back, pause. Come up to right tiptoe, lower. Left tiptoe, lower. Extend the arms, bend it in. Tiptoe, lower. Tiptoe, lower. Extend and bend. Keep going. Maybe you can sit a little bit lower into that squat position. Again, keep the back flat. Try not to lean forward into your ropes. 2 more. Extend the arms, bend. Last one, heel, heel, pause in that squat. Pulse the hips down, 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 and down. Pull those elbows a little further back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, extend those arms, shake out the legs, shake out the shoulders. Okay, we're gonna come out of this. So again, give your ropes a little tug so the carriage is away from your shins. Go ahead, step out of your frame, and then hang your straps back up on the peg so we can reset. Climbing up onto the carriage, we'll come to our knees right up against the shoulder blocks. Sit down on your heels. Reach in front of you, grab your straps again. I'm gonna go for my short loops this time. I have handles here on my straps today, but short loops or handles. Float up into a nice high kneel. Fingertips reach down to the floor. Relax your shoulders. Shoulders over hips, over knees. Gaze is forward, chest expansion. Press the palms back and come forward. Press back and come forward. Opening the collarbone. Keeping the rib cage knitted in. Shouldn't feel super heavy. Keep squeezing through the backs of the arms. 2 more. 1 more. Bring the hands next to your hips. Keep a little tension in your ropes here. Sit your hips halfway down to your heels. Lean your chest slightly forward, but keep the weight sitting into your glutes. Press the palms all the way back by the hips. Go into your tricep bend. Elbows bend, extend. Bend, extend. We have 6. 5, abs draw in, don't let that back arch. 3, 2, 1 more. Extend those arms, bend, rise up, and relax. Roll out those shoulders. Have a seat back down on your heels. Hang your straps up, and let's move on. All right, swing your feet down onto the floor. We're gonna change our spring to 1 yellow spring, nice and light here. Take off your red. Grab your ball, scooch towards the edge or the side edge of your carriage here, and put that ball behind your lower back, close to your tailbone. Again, you can do this without the ball. You just don't have that support or feedback from it when you don't use it. So tuck the tail, scoop the abs in, roll back into your ball. Reach your arms out in front of you. Keep the C curve of the spine. Keep the abs punching in down towards that ball. We're gonna roll back into the ball. And as you curl up, bring one knee to table. Foot down as you roll back. Exhale, curl up, opposite leg. Lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Now our carriage is really light here. So move slowly and move with control. We'll try to keep it as steady as we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up on 1, pause. Stack your palms one on top of the other and twist towards that knee that's lifted. Lower down, exhale, curl up. Lower down, exhale, curl up. Hold the twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that knee down, come to center. Opposite knee finds table. Twist towards that knee. Lower, exhale, pulse up. Lower, pulse up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Foot down, sit all the way up. Roll out your shoulders, get rid of that ball. Just trying to get our abs fired up again and ready for our next set. So grab your strap with your outside hand or your hand that's closer to your foot bar. I'm reaching across my body with my right hand and grabbing my short loop that is closer to the front of my space. Hips are about in the center of my carriage, and I also want to scooch just a couple inches back so I have a little room in front of my hips. Roll down onto your back, knees come to tabletop. We should automatically come to a chest curl here. Free hand, or my left hand, is going to come on top of the shoulder block. We'll use that in a bit. Begin with just a punch. Take that strap arm, punch it across the body and out towards the foot bar. Then reach back across. Punch out and across, reach to the foot bar. And then across the body. Last time like this, punching out and across. Then coming back across the body. Now, could we add our tabletop teaser? As you punch out to the foot bar, could you roll your spine up? Keeping knees in tabletop, lifting the chest. Lower all the way down. Left hand stays on that shoulder block to assist you on the way up. Punch out and across, roll the spine up, chest is open. Lower all the way down, one more time, exhale, punch it out, roll the spine up, lift and lower. Good rest here at the bottom. Make your way up to seated. Hang up that strap, and then just come right off your reformer, find standing. I'm gonna keep my left foot or my outside foot close to the reformer, and my right foot goes up against the nearest shoulder block. We're on a super light spring here, so these lunges will be slow and controlled. Bringing hands to hips, press the right leg long behind you. Slowly lower down into your lunge. Allow your chest to lean forward over your knee. Press the heel to the floor to come up to standing. We've got 8 total, 7 more. Final 6, really find length through that back leg and through the crown of your head. Sink as low into the lunge as you can. Final 4. Just like in the plank, keep your cervical spine long. Reach the crown of your head forward. Last 2. And on 1, we're gonna hold it. Get down into that lunge, pause. Reach your arms long above your head. You're gonna bend your back knee in as you cactus the arms. Send the leg out, reach the arms long. Cactus the arms, bend the back knee in. Reach long. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Rise up to standing. Good. Bring your feet to the floor. Give your legs a little shake. Let's make our way to the other side. We're gonna lunge first, and then we'll work our core. So, this time I've got my right foot on the floor. I've got my left foot against the shoulder block, and I've got my hands to hips. Relax the shoulders. Press the left leg or the back leg long behind you. Slowly dive down into the lunge. Lean your chest forward. Load up that front leg. Press into the heel to stand. Sink it low, really reach long through the back leg. This is a slow exercise. That light or extra light yellow spring makes such a difference. Final 5. And 4, keep the spine long. Draw the abs in and away from that top thigh. We've got 2 more than we hold for our scooter. Here's our last one. Get down into that lunge and pause. Reach the arms long above the head. Bend the back knee in, cactus the arms. Reach it all long. Cactus, reach it long. Stay low in that standing leg. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Rise all the way up. Give your feet a little shake or your legs a little shake, and then we'll have a seat on our reformers. We're gonna go right into our strap work on this side. So we're approximately in the center of our carriage, and our hips are scooched just a couple inches back towards the center of the carriage, so there's room in front of you. Take the loop with your outside hand, the one that's closest to the foot bar, and roll down onto your back, bringing your knees into tabletop. Take your free hand, for me that's my right, and I'm placing it on top of my shoulder block. Naturally, it should go there. Curl up into your chest curl. Begin with just the punch. Left arm punches out and across, reaching for the foot bar. Then across your body, and punch out again. Last one like this. Could we add on our tabletop teaser? As you punch the left arm out, could you roll your spine up? Find that teaser position. Lower all the way down. My right hand is on top of that shoulder block to assist me. Last one. And lower all the way down. Go ahead, roll up to seated. Hang that strap up. Let's make our way up to standing and move on. Okay, so lift your foot bar back up. It's gonna come to the upright position. And we're gonna go back to our single red spring or single medium spring. Lift your headrest, lie down on your back. Let's find a little stretch here. So, reaching behind you, you're just going to take your right side strap and you'll loop your opposite foot into it. Send that left leg to the sky. Keep your free leg on the foot bar. Now I want you to just use that foot bar foot as a way to control where the strap is going. The more you bend your right knee, the further back your left leg will take in that stretch. So we press a little bit, and then we give into the stretch a little bit. Maybe it feels good to just hold it steady. If you need a soft bend in your knee, take that soft bend. Allow your left strap leg to open out to the side, deepening into the inner thigh stretch. Then coming up through center, cross over the midline of the body. Find that IT band or outer thigh stretch. It might help to walk the right foot down onto the platform to give you a little bit more space to cross the body. Coming up through center, bring that right foot up onto the foot bar, then cross the right ankle over the left knee, find figure four. Bend the strap leg to tabletop. And from here, use that strap leg to control a nice figure four stretch for your right side glute and hip. The more you bend the left knee, the deeper you are in that stretch. So you can press away from it, and then you can sink a little deeper into it. Another breath or so here. And then we'll make our way out of this side. Right foot to foot bar to stop you. Foot comes out of the strap, hang it up. So now we should be reaching for our left side strap, and your right foot will go into it. Send the right leg to the sky, leave the left foot on the foot bar. Use that left leg to control the depth of your stretch. The more you bend that left knee, the deeper the right leg will take into that stretch. So we can press out of it a little bit, then we can deepen into it. Soft bend in the knee is okay. Allow the right leg to open wide into a straddle. And then coming up through center, we'll cross the midline of the body, finding the IT band stretch, maybe taking your foot bar foot down onto the platform. Breathe into this one. This one always feels the tightest. Let's get ready for our figure four stretch, bringing the right leg up to the ceiling. Take your left foot across the right knee. Bend the right knee to tabletop and stay here. The more you bend that right knee, the more you will sink into that glute and hip stretch for the left side. So again, we can press out of it a little bit, and then we can deepen right back in. Another breath or so here. Let's start to make our way out of this. Bring your left foot onto the foot bar and take your right foot out of the strap. As always, if you have more time to spend in those stretches, I recommend doing it. But if not, you're finished with me. Thank you for getting through the video. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you liked it, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel. It's all really great for me, and I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.